How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Good afternoon and welcome to Canterbury High School for the boys soccer sectional in today's championship game between Carroll and Canterbury. On the scoreboard, Carroll will be the guest and Canterbury will be the home team. These athletes have trained hard to prepare to compete, and while they invite you to enjoy the game, they also remind you that this space is an athlete development zone. It belongs to the athletes, and they ask that you respect that by cheering and supporting their efforts in a spirit of fair play and good sportsmanship. Thank you for your cooperation. Now, at this time, if you would please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? Introduce the starters for today's match. First of all, for Carroll, in goal, Meaty Lee. Number 3, starting for Canterbury, in goal, Clayton Perry. Number 4, Max Moyle. Number 5, Ben Coots. Number 8, Logan Lee. Number 11, Jameson Klein. Number 17, Brandon Renninger. Number 18, Braden West. Number 20, Alec Getz. Number 22, Cruz Garcia. Number 23, Jack Haynes. And number 24, Graham Hoffman. Canterbury is coached by Greg Mount. Good luck to both teams.
Everybody get food.
Let's go, Carroll! You're gonna have to do better than that, folks.
Good afternoon and welcome to Hancock Field on the campus of Canterbury High School, where we have the championship of the S10 sectional. This is the matchup that everyone waited to see. Canterbury Cavaliers hosting these Carroll Chargers. Last match was here at Canterbury early in the season. Ended up 5-5 tie with Noah Fleming scoring the goal with 18 seconds remaining in the match to tie that at 5. Coach Mock was extremely disappointed with the defense in that matchup, obviously. Coach Clemens extremely happy with the form that Carroll chose to and stuck to in that evening. But here tonight, this is the championship of the sectional for the right to move on to the Carroll sectional, where the winner of this will play the Homestead sectional championship game being played today at Homestead High School. This match here tonight will start with Carroll on the ball for the kickoff. That's Alex Sanderson and Noah Fleming. Sanderson having an outstanding tournament. He's my player of the tournament so far. As now Canterbury. Canterbury in the all blue, Carroll in the white over the blue shorts. Throw in, Kaufman. And ball comes in right to the box and popped up. Ball's going to stay in possession with Canterbury. Battle in the box. There's the outstanding center back, Jacob Hill, but Haynes got a foot on it. Back to Kaufman. Coons. Renninger did get a toe on it. Carroll tries to regain possession, cannot. Canterbury plays nice keep away. Here's the speedster, Logan Lee, sophomore. West, the freshman, trying to give it a go and picked up by Carr and cleared out. There's Renninger tracking it down. One of the best back fours in the state right here at Canterbury High School with Kuntz, Renninger, Moyle, and Garcia. They'll be under constant attack, as it does look like Alex Baker is out still. Did get the concussion in the first match against Northrop, which Carroll won 1-0. Excuse me, which Carroll won 1-0 on the right boot of Alex Sanderson. As I mentioned, he's having an outstanding tournament so far, coming to the championship game. That's a deadly ball into the box. Sanderson knocks it down to Fleming and popped up by Getz. Carr did get ahead on it, settles down. And Garcia will track it down to the far corner flag. Let's clear it out and keep it in. Jamison Klein looking for Logan Lee. Popped back in by Canterbury, but out to touch for Canterbury. 2 40-minute halves, 10-minute halftime. SummitCitySports.com brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Chris Cochran on the camera, Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Here comes Canterbury on the attack. Lee has Kaufman wide and just couldn't get it to him. Picked up by Longenberger, battling with Kaufman. Leaves it back to Lee. Lee took a peek at West. But there was number 14, Colin Schlatter. Here's West. West broke through the defense, but there's Lee. Demetrios Lee, the junior, having an outstanding tournament as well. Pair of clean sheets, one against Northrop last Monday, and then against Dwenger on Wednesday. That was their road to this final. Canterbury had to play Snyder and dominated them on Wednesday in the first match of the doubleheader, 8-0. Both teams coming in extremely hot, offense clicking. So this will be a big battle on Hancock Field at Canterbury High School. Beautiful campus next to Fort Wayne Country Club. Free kick, dangerous ball. Sanderson lasers it off the foot of Garcia. Garcia will track it down and try to release on Logan Lee. Schlatter there, funny bounce, that's gonna be a foul. Advantage played to Canterbury, good advantage played by the referee. Kaufman, good cut dribble to the left foot, cross, comes in, finds Klein. Klein took with the right-footed shot and blocked by Carroll. Max Baker trying to battle with Kuntz. Kaufman. West, right foot, cuts it back to the left. finds Kaufman. Out in space, left-footed cross comes in. Lee gets a fingertip on it. He'll put it lasered back in, safe. And then right there is Logan Lee, number 8. Puts it in the back of the net off the deflection. That was set up nicely. Klein crossed it in. And that's the first score of the game. As the clock has been unplugged at Hancock Field. Too much excitement in the stands. Blew the circuit board. Let's see what happens. 1-0 on the boot. Logan Lee. 5th goal of the tournament. Had a hat trick against Canterbury. Logan Lee, but that was outstanding offensive production for Canterbury. They lead 1-0. As they wait to figure out the clock situation.
Well done, Cavs, well done!
And this is SummitCitySports.com, championship of the S10 sectional. Be lucky enough to cover this match. Following, we'll head out to Carroll this evening at 7 p.m. for the girls sectional. Northrop and Carroll in that sectional for the right to move on. So the time is going to be kept by the referee. Obviously, I can't give you updates. A.J. Thomas tried to get to it. Collision, cleared out smartly. Battle on the far sideline. Sanderson tried to take it past Garcia. Garcia was there. Headed back in by Carr. Getz heads it back up in the air. 50-50 ball. Haynes loses track of it for a second.
That's all right. Cheers or what? I don't know if they
Battle, and that's going to be a foul called on Connor Carr. Canterbury up 1-0 early in the going. With the right boot of Logan Lee. Tucked into the top left corner of the net for the first goal of the match. Free kick, Canterbury. Max Moyle finally healed up from the injury. Back with his classmate and teammate Renninger, controlling the center of that defense. Connor Carr tried to flick it out to Fleming. Haynes trying to corral it, does flick it to Getz. Getz can't control it. There's Baker. Baker leaves it to Thomas. Thomas takes a look and tries to release on Fleming, and too long. There's the freshman Clayton Perry for Canterbury. See if Perry comes near side here to Kuntz. As Unger's playing off Kuntz quite a bit, but long ball by Perry, headed by Thomas over the knee of Baker, and Unger couldn't find him. Miss hit there. Cruz Garcia finds it and looks for Lee with Jamison Klein on the far side. Taken, cut, West has it at the top of the box. Little flick on to Kaufman. Kaufman, can he settle it? Does. Right-footed shot. Came across his body to the left post. Demi Lee up for the task. Jay Thomas being pressured by Klein from behind. That'll be out to touch to Carroll. Relu to throw it in. Looks for Thomas. And cleared out by Moyle, but back in. Max Baker finds Fleming. Good give and go. Fleming knocked off the ball by Garcia. No call. Could have been a penalty called at the top of the box. Referee didn't think so. We'll have a throw in for Carroll. 1-0 your score. Canterbury on top early. Clock not working, scoreboard not working here at Canterbury. Fleming. Relu. Good cross into the box, and Perry's there. Takes a bump from Sanderson, but holds on. The freshman came off his line to get that ball. Nice play by Clayton Perry. Big boot out over midfield. Off the head of Carr. Renninger puts it back in the attack. Longenberger. Carr can't get it to Unger. Kuntz blocked by Unger, and Unger looked like he took that in the gut. Kuntz. And they're going to call a handball there on Jacob Hill. Getz looking for the quick restart. Does. And that time Schlatter saw it the whole way. Thomas, good ball to Baker. Baker trying to release Sanderson. Yep, Sanderson was just a step offside. Will come back for a free kick as Unger tries to walk it off. As the sub will come in. One of my favorite subs coming off the bench for any squad. That's number 11, Jacob Olzig. Can provide a spark off the bench. Great soccer IQ by number 11, the junior. Slaughter's going to head it out of the box, but Getz is there. He can rip it from there to Lee. Lee, Klein. Klein has space, cuts it back to the left. Cross comes in, blocked. Lee, cross back in. That's a shot, but there is Lee. Stayed on his line and got the save. Scoreboard back on here at Canterbury as they figure out the time. Moyle pops it back in towards the box. Schlatter tries to track it down, mishits. Jacob Hill, his teammate there. And Longenberger can't get a toe on it. Out the touch, Kaufman will look to throw in. As the referee will let him know how much time is on the clock and what it needs to be adjusted to. Packed house here at Canterbury High School. Standing room only. Cruz Garcia has space. Thomas put it in the box, and no need to rush that there by Garcia. Lee, big right-footed boot out here near side. Olzig rattles off Kuntz. Renninger, Getz.
Pressure, guys, pressure!
Getz being marked by Sanderson and caused that turnover. Nope, kept in by Garcia, out to Klein. And pushed by Relu. Free kick coming for Canterbury, Max Moyle. Right-footed boot. Comes into the box, good ball, but there's Lee, takes it bump from the freshman West. And penalty called on West. 30 minutes remaining in this first half, 2 40-minute halves, 10-minute halftime. Winner goes on to face the winner of the Homestead sectional next week at Carroll High School. Summit City Sports will be covering that as well for you. Tonight we'll be at Carroll High School for the S10 girls sectional as Carroll hosts the Northrop Bruins. Nope, he's onside, is Fleming. Fleming, and just couldn't get over the top of it. Miscommunication between the senior and freshman, Renninger and Perry. Renninger not sure to turn around. It looked like he was shocked that Perry was off his line out near the edge of the box. Caused the confusion, and luckily put over the crossbar by Fleming, or we could have had a 1-1 game.
Come on, Kuba.
Kaufman heads it. Sanderson, chest down by Getz. Longenberger, Kuntz, and kicked out the touch by Longenberger. Kaufman has Haynes all alone. Carr presses on him, and Olzig does possess. Sanderson finds Thomas. Thomas looked for Fleming, and that's her up, but there's Baker. Good attack by Carroll. Coach Clemens has to be happy with them pushing back at the Canterbury Cavaliers here this afternoon. Kuntz, Haynes, look for Lee, broken up by Carr, and good ball out by Carr. Connor Carr so consistent in that central defensive role in the midfield. Getz Tries to get West. Jacob Hill's there. Jacob Hill has a step and will clear it out to touch near side. Quick throw in by Kaufman. Getz looks for Klein and just a foot off. Very close. That would have been dangerous with Klein at the box. He doesn't miss many opportunities in the box.
Really?
That's called on Sanderson. Quick restart by Haynes. Gets possess. Garcia. Klein flicked it on to Lee. Back to Klein. Good ball there to Haynes. Has Kuntz. That's what he chooses to do. Kuntz has Kaufman. He's going to put it in the box to Lee. And just over the head of Logan Lee. Demi Lee is there. And look at this quick restart. Sanderson. Look at that settle. Nice touch by Alex Sanderson. So impressive. Having an outstanding tournament. West. Dispossessed by Carr. And here come the Chargers. Smartly played out by Moyle, as Moyle and Sanderson have some words. Just two passionate kids going after it. Throw in coming for Carroll. It's Relu on the far side. Looks for Fleming. Nope, that's Baker. Max Baker. Fleming trying to get it to him. Baker there and cleared out by Renninger. Relu looking to throw in again.
Let's go, Chargers!
Down to Thomas. Thomas being marked by Moyle, and Moyle goes down. That will be a goal kick. Last touched by Max Moyle, or excuse me, by Carroll. Substitutions in. Cruz Garcia out. Corbett in, number 14, the sophomore. Coach Mock, Cavs so deep on the roster. Can go to several different players, as they found with Akil Watts transferring down to IMG in Florida. It seems like Canterbury has only gotten better since the transfer of Watts. Sanderson nutmegged on Getz and cleared out by Haynes. West looks for Klein. Klein holds it up, wait for the attack. Getz just too heavy of a first touch, picked up by Carr. Connor Carr looking to get Fleming, kneed out by Renninger to Moyle. Moyle tried to flick it over to Kuntz and up chested by Olzek.
Come on, Max, get there.
Olzek, Longenberger. Carr.
Take your space.
Olzek.
Take your space.
Up to Fleming. Renninger's there and heads it out. Renninger's so solid in the back for Canterbury. Longenberger with the throw in. Unger back in for Thomas. Throw in. Long throw headed out by Jack Haynes. Gets there. Olzek missed it. Carr tried to put it in the box. There was Max Moyle. Gets has it out near sideline and kept in by Kuntz. Off over the head of West, but finds it. Chested down by Klein. This is where he's dangerous if he can get to it. And Demi Lee was there. One more step and Klein would have got a piece of that ball. Headed back to Perry.
Good hustle out there, good hustle out there.
1-0, 23-20 to play in the first half, 2 40-minute halves. Winner goes on to play in the Carroll region next week. And the loser has their season come to an end here on this beautiful Saturday in Fort Wayne. Max Baker lets it run. Here's Olzig. Olzig, oh, should have ripped a shot there. That was closed down nicely by Coons. Out west, chests it down. Pressured by Longenberger. Longenberger takes it away, and Baker tracks it down. Max Baker tried to flick it on. Went off Moyle. Carr, nice piece of dribbling. Stop and go, headed by Renninger. And pop straight up, headed by Longenberger. Renninger, this hit, Moyle. And collision in the air, throw in for Carroll. Referee letting the challenges go. Letting the boys play out here a little bit, which this broadcaster likes. Gatz smartly heads it back out. Longenberger lets it go. And the throw in coming. And Renninger will play this the rest of the half. Up 1-0. Longenberger into Baker. Marked by Gatz. Coons comes down to help. Tried to sweep it out to Kaufman. There's Gatz. Nice shield job by Braden West, but Longenberger was there. Jacob Hill puts it back in. There's Unger. Good touch. And just couldn't flick it over. Corbett with the hustle and slide tackle out to touch. To Carroll. 21 minutes remaining in the first. Ball comes down to Unger. Moyle. Klein, look for Lee, and it's too heavy. Hill let it roll back to Lee. Foul is going to be called on Corbett, just over the other side of the midfield line. 21 minutes remaining in the half, 1-0, Canterbury on top. Goal came in the 30-something minute, not sure what time because the clock went out during that goal, but Logan Lee found a loose ball in the penalty area and tucked it top left corner to beat the keeper Lee for the one and only goal. Sanderson tries to find Olzig. Olzig keeps it. Nope, that will be a goal kick for the Cavs and Perry. Good attempt by Olzig, just couldn't track it down.
Need 21!
Free kick coming, excuse me, goal kick coming for Clayton Perry. Olzig tries to head it up to Fleming. Renninger was there, good touch by Renninger. Noah Fleming battling two Canterbury Cavaliers, and takes it away, needs to cross it in, and feet just got tangled up. Ball comes into Max Baker, still has possession, ball comes free, Fleming, and that's deflected out for a corner. Carroll with the corner, 19.5 to play in the first half. Jacob Hill heading up into the box.
Let's go, Kev!
Connor Carr will head to the corner flag for the corner kick, right-footed in-swinger, forthcoming. Comes near post and wasted corner there. Carr upset with himself on that one. 1-0, Canterbury holds the lead. 19 minutes to play in the first half. Perry with the boot. It's gotten stronger and stronger throughout the year. Longenberger gets a tug. That's Schreiber in the contest now, as Leo come up his line and handle that ball easily. Miss hit by Lee. Headed up by Olzig. Baker tries to chest it down, can't. Schreiber tried to find Lee, did, and Lee couldn't control it. Picked up by Relu, and then turned back over to Canterbury and Corbett, Ian Corbett.
He's warming up.
Headed by Schlatter. Corbett comes back up to help Longenberger. Olzik does head that one. Carr tried to sweep it to the attack. Olzik comes down to him. Through ball, and no one made a run on that ball. 18 minutes remaining. Perry picks it up.
Let's go, Cubs!
Right-footed boot. Headed over near side to Olzig. There's Kuntz. Kuntz looks for Lee. Lee been quiet since that first goal. West flicks it to Klein. Klein chests it down. Looks for Lee. Nope, goes to West. West tried to put it through to Lee. Good piece of dribbling by Gatz with a bit of luck. West will take the right-footed shot. No good. Blocked. That ball blocked as well. Gatz, West, and Carr clears it out finally for the Chargers. Max Moyle near side to Kuntz, has West, goes to him. West dribbles into the opening space, closed down by Olzig, looked for Schreiber. Schreiber made a spin move, but Longenberger was there, and it's going to be called for the foul. Free kick for Canterbury in a dangerous area. West to take it.
Noah, take him way out.
Get it out, White!
And that's cleared out to touch.
Let's go, White! Right here, White! Get ready, Noah!
Thank you.
Rolls out for a goal kick. 16 minutes remaining in the half, and here comes who the crowd has been asking for. Number 21, Alex Baker, comes in for his brother, Max Baker. Alex Baker recovering from that concussion during the Northrop game. As Lee lines up for the goal kick. Headed up by Renninger, but straight up in the air. Fleming tried to shield Thomas. Left it for Baker. Sanderson. Ball just ran up on him. Hill. Headed by Moyle. Directly to the feet of Lee. And the referee was standing right on top of that. Jacob Hill didn't like the call. Neither did the Carroll Charger squad. Quick free kick. Schreiber, good help, recovery by Olzik to Getz. Olzik is there and cleared it out. Kuntz looking for the throw in. Under 15 minutes. Lee tried to get it to West, couldn't find him. Hill tried to pick out Sanderson. Quick throw in by Unger. Collision on the far side. Moyle and Sanderson still continually going at each other. Comes down to Thomas, has Olzik. Olzik has Fleming. Longenberger made the overlapping run. Looks for Sanderson, and Moyle was there to head it. But out to Longenberger, he'll let it roll out to touch to Carroll. 14 minutes remaining in the half. 1-0, Canterbury on top, off the foot of Logan Lee. And ball will come out near the stands. It'll roll out to touch. Back to Carroll. Hill put it back into Fleming. Fleming and Renninger. Renninger will clear it out. Throw incoming for the Chargers.
Look at Alex.
Baker cut it to the end line, being battled by Lee.
Good job, Al.
Go blue.
13 minutes in the first half.
Look at Luke.
Baker.
Going left.
Ball comes in, but no charger there. Cleared out by Moyle.
Heads up.
Fleming, good piece of juggling, and then cleared out once again by Renninger.
You ready, defense?
Thomas to throw in. Whistle on the field as we have a substitution. That'll be number 15 for Carroll, Connor Hoot. Jacob Olzig will come off.
Go, Hoot!
Carroll also a very deep team. Two deepest soccer teams in the city. I'll roll out the touch. Canterbury, quick throw into Getz. Getz being closed out by Thomas, who couldn't get it. Hill missed it. Right, here's Thomas. Alex Baker. Baker finds Unger. Unger has Sanderson. Tried to get it to him and couldn't. And cleared out by Lee. There's Moyle. Finds Klein. Jamison Klein has Scheiber. Goes right side to Lee. Logan Lee. Walk over. 2 or 3. Goes towards the top of the box. Turned over. And dispossessed now by Carroll.
Coming up here or which way? That way.
I'll wait. All right, stay clear there. I'll wait. I'll wait. Come on, Nick. Work hard, Nick. I said.
Foul called on the far side
Shake it off, Alex.
against Carroll. Canterbury with the free kick, 11 minutes to play in this first half. 1-0 Canterbury on top. Moyle, right-footed free kick. Baker, right to Lee. Getz, good communication with Kuntz. Renninger there and sweeps it out. Alex Baker has space, finds AJ Thomas. Longaberger got to that 50-50 ball. Getz, ball went off the referee. Here comes Thomas. Thomas goes down and almost got a boot to the face, and that will be called. I think that was called on Keegan Lee. Free kick. Sanderson will take that. 10 minutes remaining in the first half. 1-0. Alex Sanderson, Fleming and Thomas at the top of the box. Center of the pitch. Unger far side. Hoot to the near. Alex Baker creeping in along with Schlatter. Right-footed ball. Cleared out by Moyle. Hill headed over Lee. And out the touch to Canterbury. Subs in. Jack Haynes back in for Alec Getz. Cleared out by the Relu, but there is Renninger. Jack Haynes picked off there by Unger. And Keegan Lee comes out with it. Jacob Hill just reads that possession so well as Sanderson came back. As they're going to call a penalty against Canterbury right over the midfield line, as Schlatter will take this one. Looks like they're setting up pretty similar, but with Sanderson in the action on this one. Ball comes in to the box and headed out by Renninger. Good shield job by Unger. Left it back to Relu, and Relu's ball comes in, but there's Clayton Perry. Perry with the boot out near midfield. Unger tries to settle it, flicks it back to himself, and then finds Thomas. Good piece of skill. Has Hoot near side, run down the center, leaves it to Sanders. Sanderson with the right-footed shot, and Perry's there. Just couldn't get enough on it. Really to trouble the keeper, Perry. Easy save for the freshman. 8 minutes to play, 1-0. Ball comes in, Logan Lee to Keegan Lee. Possessed over there by Corbett. Finds Logan. The closeout by Jacob Hill. Headed by Lee. Footed down by Lee, and Haynes takes a shot and goal! Jack Haynes on the volley puts Canterbury up 2-0. Ball came to the center of the pitch for Jack Haynes. And Haynes just over the fingertips of the keeper Lee. Haynes with a nice shot. 2-0 your score. 7:40 remaining, 2-0 Canterbury. Very similar first half to the first matchup, which ended 5-5. So Carroll just needs to keep their form and keep their heads up, not out of the match. And boys, Canterbury playing as well as they've played all year. Had a chance to see them at least 8-9 times this year, not including this sectional. And they are really rolling under Coach Mock. Turned over, Schreiber. Good sneaky tug there by Thomas. West, cut it back to the right. And there was Alex Baker to break that offensive attack up. Max Baker back on the pitch. Sanderson. Good move on Moyle. Out to touch here with Unger. 2-0, Canterbury on top. Logan Lee and Jack Haynes, the two goal scorers.
Come on, Alex, go, Alex!
Down to Baker. Baker tried to cut it back to the left, broke up.
Baker, go!
And Schreiber went more into the body than up in the air for the header. That was number 12, Jared Badgley. Gets the foul. Colin Schlatter will take the free kick. 6.5 remaining in this first half. Sanderson. Him and Moyle really going at it, as they've been playing against each other for several years. As Perry will take the goal kick. 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Carroll has not played a bad match by any means. This Canterbury putting that last touch in, as that was broken up by Badgley. Jack Haynes tries to release Graham Kaufman. Kaufman will track it down with Hill. Jacob Hill does get it first, and they're going to call that on Kaufman. Lee will take the free kick.
You ready, Baker? Ready, AJ?
Carroll would love to put one in here before the end of this first half to cut it to that 1-goal deficit. Logan Lee can't give him that much space. Picks out Schreiber. Schreiber tried to walk through it and dummy to himself. West plays it out wide to Kaufman, and Kaufman pops it up. Just mishit that ball. Happens to the best of them. Throw in. It was Schlatter, look for Max Baker. Down to Renninger. Renninger goes far side to Schreiber. Schreiber tried to head it on. Relu, and tracked down by Jacob Hill. Cleared out to Canterbury. Corbett. As we have a sub in, that's Kai Caudill. On the pitch for Graham Kaufman. 4 minutes remaining. Unger corrals it. I'll be out to touch to Carroll. the soccer IQ by Logan Lee there. And the flexibility to get the foot up. Moyle tries to head it on to Lee. Lee showing good vertical there. Relu. Kuntz.
Settle, guys, settle.
Swinty finds Renninger. Lee. Badgley. West tried to flick it on to Kydell. And collision out to touch. Canterbury. Logan Lee. Back heel flick. Saw by Schlatter. Max Baker. Good flick to Hoot. Off Hoot's back. Renninger plays it back in. West, the freshman. There's Schlatter. Just loses his footing.
Get ready, wait.
And off the knee of West. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Swinty puts it in the offensive end. Lee can't get to it. Cleared out by Relu. Sanderson just heavy on that touch. Advantage played, and then foul called against Sanderson. Free kick, and he's going to get a card. Alex Sanderson gets a card. 2-0, 2.5 to play.
Good flop! Yeah, real good.
Max Moyle will take the free kick.
What you teach him here? Great. Play the game.
Clock stop at 2:31. Sanderson gets logged in the referee's book.
Take those actions.
Moyle will put this into the box with ease. Look to get it on the head of West or Haynes.
Yeah, do some more flopping.
Moyle. Shiver. Lee. Drops on to Haynes. Haynes with the shot and that went off the extension post. The back of the goal. Played a trick on the eyes for a minute. That was far wide right of that post. 2-0 it stays. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Lee, the big kick out over midfield. Renninger. Badgley. Shiver for Canterbury. Good ball left to Corbett. Corbett on a run. Picked up by Relu. Swinty made the overlapping run, but couldn't be handled by Corbett. Out to touch to Canterbury. Minute 35. Corbett found Swinty. Swinty to Shiver. Swinty made the run, but there's Jacob Hill. Renninger. And foul's going to be called on Logan Lee. Free kick for Carroll coming. Minute 15 remaining in the first half. 2-0, Canterbury on top. Logan Lee and Jack Haynes, the 2 goal scorers for the Cavaliers. Lee with the right-footed free kick, headed by Moyle. Down to Lee. Lee tried to flick it near side at Caudill. 50-50 ball, won that time by Badgley. Out to Baker. Max Baker, slide tackle by Moyle.
Max, get up. Get up.
Shiver finds West and couldn't corral it. As Relu comes near side to Connor Hoot. Connor Hoot with 30 seconds. Tries to find Fleming, does. Fleming tried to leave it for Hoot and did. And there was Logan Lee coming back on the defensive end to help out. 20 seconds remaining, cleared out by Schlatter. 15 seconds. Lee, Caudill, 10 seconds. Lee, Schlatter, 5. And free kick against Lee. This foul against Lee, and that's the way we'll end the first half. 2-0, Canterbury on top. What an outstanding first half it's been. Canterbury just putting it away in that last third. So we'll take a break. SummitCitySports.com. We'll come back and join you for the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Hancock Field on the campus of the beautiful Canterbury High School as Canterbury leads 2-0 over the Carroll Chargers in this championship of the S10 sectional for the right to move on to the Carroll Regional, where they will face the winner of this will face the winner of that Homestead Regional. That will be played at Carroll next week. Summit City Sports will be out at Carroll High School for that tournament. Ball is started by Canterbury, up 2-0. Relu tracks it down, finds Hill, look for Sanderson, put back in by Getz. West, look to get it to the far side, and handball rolled up on Longenberger, not called by the referee. That would have been a penalty kick. Ball comes on to Lee, and Lee just skied the ball, couldn't get over top of it, tried to volley it in on that first touch. Tough ball to hit on target.
Let's go, Camp!
Here comes Lee. 40 minutes remaining to see who is the champion of the S10 sectional, which started last Monday here at Canterbury with Carroll beating Northrop 1-0 on the boot of Alex Anderson. Beat the All-State keeper in Cameron Fox, who's also the field goal kicker for the Northrop Bruins football team. Nailed a 46-yard field goal last night, and a big win for Northrop. Max Baker tries to get it from Garcia, can't. Out to touch to the Cavaliers. Jamison Klein will take the throw. He's going to look for Logan Lee. Headed by Hill, but that came to the foot of Getz. Good pressure by Thomas, taken away, and Relu tried to flick it on to Max Baker. Out to touch, back to Carroll. Excuse me, back to Canterbury.
Good work, Mom.
Logan Lee heads it down, hit up by Hill. Back to Max Moyle. Moyle. Thomas has Moyle backing up. Sanderson takes a right-footed shot and just hit. Could have been deflected. That will go out for a corner. The assistant referee started to raise the flag for a goal kick, but the referee corrected that and made it a corner kick for Carroll. AJ Thomas will head to the far flag to take the kick. Left-footed in-swinger coming. 6 in the box for Carroll. Ball's curled in, off the head of Schlatter. Garcia shoulders it out, and then finished by Renninger. Hill, bouncing ball, still in the box. Baker put it to the center of the box where Fleming was. Schlatter puts it back into the box, headed out by Renninger. Tried to flick on by Haynes. Kaufman finds Lee. And Canterbury back on the attack. Finds Kaufman. Longenberger with the sliding tackle, but Kaufman stays with possession. Good balance there by Kaufman. Leaves it for Klein. Klein tried to cut it and dispossessed by Carroll. Connor Carr, just enough of a touch to get it to Thomas. Thomas cuts it back to the left on Getz. Through ball to Fleming. And there's Renninger. Fleming will get to it. Try to cut it back on Renninger and couldn't.
I know. Sorry. Maya, come on.
Oh, well.
Left-footed outswinger headed out by Renninger, and Unger just couldn't get over top of it. Skyballed out over the end line for a free kick, for a goal kick. 35.5 minutes to play in this championship match. Winner goes on to play at Carroll next week in the Carroll Regional.
Let's go, Cam!
And then I got
Perry gets, found Kaufman on the header, popped up Connor Garcia off Thomas, and ball comes into the box, but there's Lee. Demetrios Lee, right-footed boot, big boot, off the head of Moyle, tried to settle with Fleming. Thomas, no numbers. Good ball to Sanderson. Sanderson just a step short as Perry came off his line to get that free ball. Good play by the freshman. Boot out just over midfield. Collision. Thomas, Fleming kept it in, but Getz found it, and that's going to be a late challenge by Thomas. Yeah, that was a late challenge by Thomas. Referee just put the wrong arm up. Moyle will take the free kick with his Canterbury Cavaliers up 2-0. 34 minutes remaining. And Moyle hitting it into space. West trying to track it down, does. Klein. Being marked by Max Baker. Klein. Try to get it through to West. Knocked out the touch to Canterbury.
Let's go, Cam!
Lee. Haynes. Jack Haynes. Good touch to get it back to Renninger. Longenberger with a good header. Gatz gets a toe on it. Fleming finds Unger. Here comes the counterattack for Carroll. Thomas heads it down to Baker. Baker tried to sweep it on to Sanderson. Sanderson there, look for the cross. Looked like he lost his footing for a second. That ball comes out, settled by Longenberger. Taken over by Carr. Carr looked for Sanderson, intercepted by Unger. Ball's loose in the box, and Coons clears it out. West will get to it first. Try to clear it up the line. That was deflected out off Carroll. Canterbury throw in. West chests it down, 32 to play in this championship match. Lee does get it past Sanderson. Lee still with possession, has Klein, couldn't cut it to him. And that's going to be a foul called on Lee. Just tugged the arm. Free kick coming for the Chargers. Lee will take it.
Let's go, Cam!
Demetrios Lee lines up the free kick. This is SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. I am Tim Atkinson. Schlatter heads it out. Unger comes over to Thomas. Thomas tried to flick it through. Picked off by Moyle. Moyle looked for Klein, but just wide.
Come on, Chargers, let's go, guys. We gotta get one.
Go for him!
Headed
Off your head!
off Moyle. Throw in, coming for Relu.
Far side!
Thomas. Klein. Garcia ended up with it and cleared out by Schlatter. Unger, he's onside. Unger with Renninger. Cuts it back, leaves it for Fleming. Fleming, goal! Carroll cuts into the 2-goal lead at the 30-and-a-half mark. Cut it 2-1. Good pressure put in the back of the net at the end by Noah Fleming, the leading goal scorer for Carroll. Ended the regular season with 15 goals. Good play. But that was left as Sanderson to Fleming. Fleming tucked it in, Unger, and Fleming tucked it in. Relyu. Garcia. Hit that. Out to touch to Carroll. Fans getting into it here. Jack Relyu. Looks for Fleming. Headed by Garcia. Off the head of Getz. Thomas. Trying to get past Getz. Garcia came up and knocked it out to touch. Carroll. Moyle saw that the whole way. That's going to be a foul on Fleming and a card. Nope, he started to reach to the pocket for a card and chose not to. Referee will just talk to Noah Fleming. $29.5. Moyle. Free kick. Schlatter. Klein. Jamison Klein being marked by Relyu. Takes it towards the end line. Right footed cross. That's deflected off Relyu for a corner.
Let's go, Kev! Go, Chargers!
Corner coming. That'll be Logan Lee to take it. Up 2-1, 29 minutes remaining in the second half. This championship game here in the S10 sectional. Far post, flicked out by Schlatter. And Longaberger tried to check it down, but could not. It's going to be another corner just from the opposite side. Braden West. Right-footed in-swinger, near post, and almost off the head of Klein. They'll call that that's a corner. Deflected off of Canterbury Cavalier. Another corner for Canterbury. Logan Lee coming with the right-footed outswinger. Movement in the box. Jack Haynes standing right with Lee on the goal line. Ball comes in far post. Headed far side. And Baker, Longaberger. Longaberger with a nice piece of dribbling. Not sure what the call is here. I guess that went over the end line for another corner as Getz will head to the far corner flag. 27.5 minutes remaining in this championship match. In-swinger, right-footed coming from Alec Getz. Getz, center of the box, off the head of Lee. Thomas was there. I think he got a foot on it. Ball still loose, and Carr clears it out. 27 minutes. Ricocheted off Carr. And off. They're going to call that off Coffin's hand. Didn't see it over here, but. Lee will take the free kick for Carroll. Looks like we may have substitutions in. Alex Baker getting ready to check on the pitch.
Good job, Max.
He'll replace Max Baker.
Good job, Max. Come on, Al.
26-26 remaining in the match. 2-1, Canterbury on top. Was 2-0 at half. Noah Fleming opening up the second half in the 30th minute with the goal on the nice pass from Unger. Made it 2-1. Here comes Lee. Right-footed free kick. Sanderson tries to head it on, but was out. Throw in coming for Canterbury. Kuntz on the far side, 26 minutes remaining. Headed by Hill. Unger. Running her there. Sanderson tried to track it down, or deflected off of him, out the touch to Canterbury. Good throw in as Getz flicked it on. But there's Hill. And Hill, nice piece of skill. As that settles down to Unger. Unger lays it near side to Jack Relue. Relue has Fleming. Goes to him. Fleming. Baker. Thomas. Give and go. Ball still loose at the top of the box. Fleming trying to find Thomas. Thomas had a step. There's Unger, and that's dispossessed by West. Jamison Klein has West and tried to split the defense. It's a good call as Klein had the right to his line. 25 minutes remaining, 2-1. Free kick coming. Max Moyle will line up for it for the Cavaliers.
Take it back out there, Max. Let's go.
Moyle in the box, headed out by Unger. Kuntz puts it back in the box, but there's Lee. Canterbury up 2-1. 24 and a half to go. Unger has Thomas, comes to him near side. Thomas, as Relue started to make a run on Klein, so I'll leave that back to Lee. Lee will boot it out over the midfield line, but no Chargers there.
Come on, guys, let's find feet.
Go, White, lock it in.
Moyle will come up for the throw in and hand it off to Klein, as Corbett will come in and replace Garcia. This is a fresh set of legs for Coach Mock.
Come on, Green, take control.
Corbett. The ball out by Schlatter. Hill, or Renninger, excuse me, is there. Out to Kaufman. Kaufman settles it, picks his head up and finds Getz. Getz tries to pick out Kuntz on the run. That was a good ball. Out to touch. To Canterbury. As Kaufman looks like he'll take the throw in. 23 minutes remaining. Carroll needs another goal to tie it up. Canterbury up 2-1. Kaufman looks for Klein. Klein, left-footed cross, but just couldn't get enough on it. Underneath it, went on over the end line for a goal kick.
Go, White! Go, Blue!
Headed by Haynes. Settled by Thomas. Being marked by Haynes. Left it for Fleming. Fleming tried to get it between the legs of West. It rolled up and hit Fleming accidentally, but still yet a handball.
Come on, guys.
Moyle
Need one. Let's go.
will take the free kick again here on the near side. Schreiber. Referee not allowing the substitution at this point. Moyle, low kick, picked off by Unger. Alex Baker to Thomas, back to Baker. Baker on the through ball to Fleming, and that's just too heavy. Big boot out by Perry over the midfield line. Missed the header by Getz and Carr. Hill puts it back in to Sanderson, deflected off of him. Back out to Kaufman with possession. Looked to find Lee, but deflected to West. West, fake shot. Had Schlatter going one way, but could have taken that for a couple more dribbles to set himself up for a closer shot, but let her rip with the left foot. Lee with the save. Haynes trying to find Coons. Good attempted through ball there by Sanderson, looking for Noah Fleming, and couldn't find him. Here come the Cavs and West. West, nice piece of dribbling, but just too much on that touch. Renninger flicks it up, looking for West. Gets past. That's offside on West. 20-30 remaining in this championship match. SummitCitySports.com, brought to you by Parkview Hospital. Chris Cochran on the camera. I am Tim Atkinson.
Let's go,
bringing you your play-by-play coverage. We'll be out at Carroll High School this evening for the S10 girls sectional between the hosting Carroll Chargers and the Northrop Bruins. That match slated for 7 p.m. kickoff. Lee out to Sanderson. Sanderson flicks it on to Unger. Unger there, right-footed shot and saved by Perry, but that will be a corner. Big save by Perry, came up big when he needed.
One time, buddy.
2-1, Thomas with the left-footed in-swinger from the far corner flag. Ball comes far post, off the head and just over the crossbar. Went off the head of Jacob Hill, but Hill just couldn't place it underneath the crossbar, just a couple inches up and over. Carroll so close to tying it up there at 2.
Keep it down here, guys. Let's go.
Cuba, your time. Cuba.
Olzik in. Perry. Ball comes out. Kuntz then deflected off Sanderson. Unger corrals it. Looked for Fleming. Fleming was off balance. Here's Carr. Too heavy for Baker. Picked up by Corbett. And over the head of Rellier. Rellier being pressured by Lee. Knocked out the touch to Carroll. Excuse me, to Canterbury. Corbett looking to throw in. Has Getz. As Alex Baker marks on him. Look for Schreiber. Popped up. And Corbett lets it roll out. Into West. West has Schreiber. Good double team by Schlatter. Lee. Alex Baker. Looks for Fleming. Moyle. Carr back in. Headed by Longenberger. Sanderson tried to juggle it and flick it on. This time does flick it on. But there's Perry, and offside is the call. 17.5 minutes remaining in the championship. Winner moves on to the Carroll Regional next week.
Let's go, kid!
Renninger near the top of the box, headed straight up by Hill. Rell, you missed it. But chested down by Longenberger. And they're going to go back to Longenberger, showing the speed, and Kuntz clears it out smartly. Back on the pitch, Max Baker will replace Longenberger. Looking for Sanderson, headed by Coons. That should be a corner. It is. Carroll corner, 16:30 remaining. Olsick will head to the far corner flag for the corner kick. Left-footed in swinger from Olzig and put it in the side netting. Wasted corner there for Carroll. Running out of chances. 16 minutes remaining. Kaufman looks to break out Scheiber, but there's Lee. Demetrios Lee comes off his line to grab that ball and booted back out over the midfield, headed down by Moyle. Olzig looks for Max Baker. Corbett. Baker. Fleming. Fleming with a great touch and agility. Kaufman does finally settle it, cuts it back and leaves it back to Swinty. Swinty got it past Unger to Renninger. Kaufman. 15 minutes. West can't find Getz, but came out of the back four was Moyle. Moyle, he'll take a shot. Pass, looking for Scheiber. Jacob Hill there, and that's going to roll out to touch to Canterbury. 2-1 your score. Canterbury on top of Carroll. First matchup at the beginning of the season was a 5-5 score. That's what it ended. That's dispossessed by Olzig, but then turned back over to Canterbury and Moyle. Getz. Corbett.
Every ball, guys, we need it.
Getz just took it. And Lee, showing the soccer IQ, still has it. And I'm not even sure who's that's called on, to be honest with you. It is Canterbury free kick. Logan Lee tried to turn it. One-man wall by Olsick. West will take the right-footed free kick. 4 Canterbury players far side. Off the head and reflected off a car out for another corner.
Let's go, Cam!
West, right-footed out swinger. Headed out by Hill. 13.5 to play. Fleming corrals it. And not heavy enough to Olzig. Moyle lost his footing for a second. Lee couldn't get a head on it. Cleared out by Schlatter. Kaufman finds Swinty. Swinty will come back to the defense, and Kuntz look for Scheiber. Corbett. That ball came up and off his hand. 13 minutes remaining. 2-1, Canterbury on top of the Carroll Chargers.
Push up!
Lee.
Get back, Meany, get back!
Getz is going to clear it out, wasting no time. Schlatter will take the throw in.
Let's go, Kid!
All right. Get it.
Moyle pops it up. 12 minutes remaining. 2-1 your score. Throw in coming for Carroll. Schlatter. Off the head of Baker. Olzig and save! Clayton Perry coming up huge with the save. As Olzig on the volley put it at Perry, but Perry came up to save. That time Kuntz was there. Kuntz was on the goal line and helped the keeper, or that would have been in the back of the net, as that beat the keeper there, but Kuntz was there to clear it. Stays 2-1, 11:15 to play. Kuntz to Getz. Getz got a touch as Lee comes up. Swinty. Swinty goes near side here to Corbett. Corbett. West. Good flick West. Lee. Lee to the far side to Kaufman, but Kaufman was off. Not sure why Lee made that pass. Had tons of space. The center of the box. Just looked like he had one defender to beat. Could have went either way, but chose to go for the pass. 2-1, 10.5.
Let's go, kid!
Lee. Fleming. Carr. Flicked on by Baker. Unger's onside. Has a touch. Goal! 2-2. Oh, knotted up. On the goal by Luke Unger. 2-2 your score. Carroll getting back in this match. We're knotted up. Unger with the goal. 2 goals in the first half for Canterbury, followed by 2 unanswered goals in the second half for Carroll by Fleming and Unger. 10 minutes. Klein. Klein takes the right pass, Relu. And Hill. Klein still with it. And that's out. Assistant referee calling a corner. Corner kick coming for the Cavaliers. 9:45 remaining in the second half. Logan Lee with the corner, and there's Demi Lee. Ball thrown out to Fleming. Corbett just quicker to the ball. Lee lets it settle, flicks it up, still shields his defender, and that's out to touch to Carroll. Pretty obvious that was a...
I think they're right on this one.
Here's Jamison Klein with the throw in. Look for the throw in the center of the pitch. That time Schlatter got to it first. Fleming, Unger, mishit. Swinty puts it back towards the box. Lee, Swinty. Swinty tried to flick it on, and Baker was there along with Hill. Kuntz. And that'll roll out over the end line for a goal kick for Lee. 2-2 our score, 8:30 to play. 2 goals in the first half for Canterbury. Logan Lee and Jack Haynes. Those are answered in the second half by Noah Fleming and Luke Unger. We're knotted up 2-2 here in the S10 sectional. Canterbury High School, Hancock Field. Lee got a piece of the header. Renninger looks for Logan Lee, headed out by Schlatter. Schlatter, there's Corbett. Klein got a header. Alex Baker gets a piece, put on by Unger. Pretty much how that last offensive formation ended. Good flick, but there is Schlatter will clear it out to touch to Canterbury. 2-2. Klein, Corbett, top of the box, Shiver, Swinty tried with a left-footed shot, and that's deflected off Canterbury for a throw in Carroll. Schlotter will take the throw, 7-10, big throw, footed down by Corbett to West. West, try to get it to Swinty, ends up getting to Corbett. Hill clears it out, there's Keegan Lee, Swinty, nice spin, Swinty looks for Logan Lee, but Jacob Hill came up and broke that up. Moyle puts it back into Lee, and Unger on the near side. Corbett, Relu looks for Fleming. There's Kuntz to head it up. And Fleming comes down with it. Far side to Sanderson. Sanderson, right-footed shot behind the goal. Goal kick coming for Canterbury and Clayton Perry.
5-minute overtime and then a shootout. Oh, okay.
Sanderson heads it, looking for Fleming. Baker with a nice give and go to Fleming. Fleming has a shot. Save, Perry. Clayton Perry has come up with a couple big saves here in the second half. Ball comes out to the midfield. Unger heads it. There was Moyle. Swinty takes a hit from Hoot, and that will be called on Hoot for the late body contact. Swinty with the quick restart out to Kuntz. Jacob Hill with time and space. Clears it out on top of the Canterbury bench. 5 minutes remaining in the championship match here at Canterbury in this sectional. Free kick coming for Canterbury. I believe that's Kuntz on the far side.
Let's go, Kim!
Free kick comes into the box. Shoulder down by Schlotter. Shiver, and cleared out by Hill. Reininger got a piece of it, and they're going to call a foul on Sanderson. Quick restart by Keegan. Lee, cross comes in. Jacob Hill there. Logan Lee got a piece of it. Lee's on the box, and flicked in by Logan Lee. What a flick! Right-footed heel flick by Logan Lee as the ball came into the box, and Logan Lee, just the natural instincts took over with the back heel, knocked it into the net. 3-2, 4:29 remaining in the match. What a play by Logan Lee. Match not over by any means. I've seen Carroll put a goal away in about 10 seconds before, and that was right here on Hancock Field against Canterbury. Match not over, but what a play and piece of skill by Logan Lee. Just a sophomore, ladies and gentlemen, number 8. Outstanding player with a back heel flick for goal. That's his second goal. And 6th on the tournament. Sanderson and Fleming on the ball. 3-2 is our score. Canterbury is on top. So Perry came up big on the other end on the save, and then Logan Lee with the flick on as that ball is played out over the end line for a goal kick. Canterbury will take every opportunity now to waste some time, as the referee needs to be on top of that. Perry, right-footed goal kick. headed by Baker. Fleming. Noah Fleming, and rolls out the touch to Carroll. Schlatter will run up. Just 2 defenders back now. And Relu and Hill for Coach Clemens. Big throw-in comes in, headed by Renninger and cleared out by Canterbury. Out to Logan Lee. Canterbury come back on the counterattack. Watch the speed from Logan Lee. Jacob Hill, that time, did have the couple steps on him to keep that space. Picked up by Schreiber. And cleared out by Hoot.
Back down here, White. Go blue.
3 minutes remaining in this match. Throw in, Canterbury. And Hoot kicks it off a Carroll Canterbury player, out the touch to Carroll. Throw in, Schlatter. Looks for Sanderson. Sanderson trying to find Fleming, headed by Moyle. There's Corbett. Corbett smartly just puts it up, back towards Hill. Keegan Lee. And that's going to be a foul called on Connor Carr. 2:30 play here in this championship match. Winner, as I mentioned, moves on to play in the Carroll Regional against the winner of the Homestead Sectional. It's next week. Summit City Sports will have that for you. Headed by Schlatter. And there's Caudill, but Lee was there for the save. Big boot out. It's going to hop to Fleming, pushing the back on Corbett, as that will be a free kick. 2 minutes remaining. Free kick for Carroll. Thomas, they need to restart this quickly. Wasting time, 15 seconds wasted now. Thomas comes in and up by Moyle, and Perry's there, and then knocked in by Schlatter. Clayton Perry, nice play, went up and got the ball and just took the contact, pushed back into over the goal line, but obviously not a goal. Renninger boots that ball. Minute 14 remaining in the match. Canterbury up 3-2. Foul called on the far side. I think they're going to call that on Hoot. Again, with a minute remaining. 58 seconds, clock stopped. With Hoot still down on the pitch. Canterbury with the free kick coming. 58 seconds remaining in the match. Olzig head back on for Hoot, as Hoot was shaken up on that. (3-2) West, wasting time near the corner flag. Taken away by Carroll and Olzig. Olzig tried to find Unger. There was Keegan Lee. Collision between 2 Canterbury players. And there's Schreiber, has Lee with him. Schreiber with the left boot, and out for a goal kick. Nope, deflected. They're going to call that a corner. 25 seconds remaining. This will all but do it here at Canterbury High School. Championship of this S10 sectional. 15 seconds remaining. Canterbury looks like they'll pull out the 3-2 win over Carroll High School. Outstanding season for Carroll. But this is where we'll end. This has been a Summit City Sports broadcast brought to you by Parkview Hospital. For Chris Cochran, I am Tim Atkinson. We'll get down and get you some interviews. Talk to you later.
On behalf of the IHSAA and its over 400 member schools across the state of Indiana, we'd like to extend congratulations to all the teams here in Sectional 10. Some great games throughout the course of the week, and topped off today with a very fine match from both sides. At this time, in recognition of runner-up for this year's 2015 state tournament sectional, a game ball goes to the Carroll Chargers. Congratulations, Carroll. And by virtue of the victory this afternoon, championship trophy and a game ball to the champion Canterbury Cavaliers. We wish Canterbury well as they head to the regional, which will in fact be hosted at Carroll High School on Thursday evening. Best of luck and good luck to all the teams as they wrap up their seasons this year.
Sitting here with the Sectional 10 championship coach. What a match here this afternoon here at Hancock Field. Tell me what you saw the difference was on this 2-1 or 3-2 victory for the Cavaliers.
Well, we got a very nice goal from Logan Lee at the end, but honestly, that was a back and forth, could have gone anything. I mean, Raleigh's teams are always well coached, always hard-nosed, and they brought it all today. And I was proud of our guys. You lose the lead, but scrap back and get the win. That's a big moment for our team.
Talk about the freshman, Clayton Perry. Hasn't been tested a whole lot this year with the outstanding the defense that you have in front of him, but came up huge on a couple saves here today, which saved the game for you guys. Tell me a little bit about his performance today.
Well, Clayton has been in there waiting his chance all year. He's not the biggest guy, but I'll tell you what, he's tough on those low balls. But he had a phenomenal game. His positioning has been good all year, and it was good today. So we ask goalkeepers to make one good save and to make the ones they should make, and he actually went above and beyond that.
I'll head out to the Carroll Regional next Thursday, playing the winner of the Homestead Sectional. Most likely will be the Spartans. Already won it. Okay, so you got the Spartans on Thursday. Have played them this year.
2-1 at their place. It was a good match early in the season. I anticipate it'll be a good match this time. Canterbury Homestead games are always difficult matches. They're always well coached and they always play hard, so we don't expect anything less.
Well, enjoy the day, enjoy this win. I know you won't enjoy it too long looking towards Homestead on Thursday, but good win here tonight and good luck in the future.
Well, thank you. Appreciate you guys being out here.
Standing here with the freshman keeper, Clayton Perry, coming up huge today against the Chargers. Haven't had a whole lot of opportunities to prove yourself this year with the outstanding defense in front of you, but today came up huge. Take me back to a couple of those big saves and what your mentality has been coming into today's match with not having as much chances for you.
Well, I know I just needed to come up big, help my team, because there's a lot of seniors out here who this could have been their last game, and I knew that I didn't want that for that. And, I just tried going out there to be my best, and I think that I'm trying to do that every single time.
Now, it doesn't look like you're intimidated at all out there on the pitch against some of these bigger teams and bigger strikers. What is it? How has it been as your freshman year playing against all these big boys in this independent two-way schedule that you guys have played this year?
Well, it's been hard, but the defenders in front of me and all the guys in front of me have just been doing great, and I haven't had to do a whole lot for all that. But they've just been amazing, and I got to owe a lot of it to them.
Well, outstanding match here today. We look forward to seeing you Thursday against Homestead.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Great game, Clayton.
Thank you.
Standing here with midfielder Jack Haynes, came up with a huge goal here tonight. Tell me about what you saw the difference here in getting this one-goal win in this championship sectional round.
Well, it was pretty much a toss-up. Carroll had a great game. They came out hard. I think in the end it just came down to our attacking prowess. We were able to slip one in there last 10 minutes, and I think that's what it came down to.
Tell me a little bit about Clayton Perry, freshman, hasn't had a whole lot of chances because your form has been so good defensively. Talk to me about what he meant, and today especially coming up big on those couple saves when you needed him.
Yeah, that one off that volley that he tipped over was an absolute huge save. He had another one on Luke Unger that was a great save. And then he got big and came up and got a few corners. So that's what we need to go deep in the postseason. It was a great performance from him, and we're all really proud of him.
Now looking forward to Thursday, you get to play Homestead again, this time at Carroll. What are you guys taking out from last game going into next week to hopefully move on to get to that championship of the regional?
Yeah, we know Homestead's going to play us hard. They always play us hard just like Carroll does. We need to pick it up through the midfield. I thought the midfield was a little weak today, especially from Getz and I. But if we do that, I think we should take care of it.
Well, great match. You move on. That's all that matters. Good luck Thursday, and we'll see you out there at Carroll.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jack. Here with Coach Raleigh Clemens. Now, obviously not the outcome you wanted. Season ends here at Canterbury, but you got to be pretty proud of your kids that keep battling back, went down 2-0, answered back with 2 straight goals, just couldn't get that last one. And tell me a little bit about what the difference you saw here tonight.
Well, I think, they're you have to give a lot of credit to Canterbury. This is a team that they lost their starting goalkeeper before the season, and they lost a national team player in the middle of the season, and they still battle. So you just have to give credit to them. But I couldn't be more proud of my guys. We lost 18 players off, letter winners off last year's team, and gave them the toughest schedule the school's ever played, and they still won 13 games. So, and they never quit.
Now tell me a little bit about the independent stature of Carroll. Is that a plan to continue to be independent so you have the freedom to schedule the way that you want, or are you guys actually looking into moving into a conference?
Well, that's above my pay grade to decide. The SAC, when they offered membership to Carroll, only offered for football and basketball. They never offered it for us. I don't mind where we are right now. I like to be able to schedule, a tough schedule. So I have no complaints with that.
Now, moving into the off season, you have a lot to build on. Good underclassmen that you have, great sophomore class that you have. What are you telling the kids here tonight at the end of this season, trying to prepare them for next year? Is it even talking about that, or is it just reflecting on this year right now?
Oh, we haven't talked about next year yet, but we lose a really good group of seniors. It's not a huge group in terms of numbers, but Jake Hill's our leader on the back, and Luke Unger, and the Baker brothers, Jared Badgley. I mean, we get a lot of good work out of our seniors, but we have some really good underclassmen. The JVs were undefeated. The reserve team only lost 1, so we like the look of next year.
Absolutely. Well, good, outstanding season. It was a pleasure for us, Summit City Sports, to watch the team continue to grow, and we look forward to covering you next year and throughout the next years.
Sounds good. We appreciate you.